Hello, designers. We love making the big gift baskets and boxes, the giant ones that get us hundreds of dollars in one order. But don't count out the small gifts and the small baskets because those have potential to bring you big orders as well. It's not that you are making the small ones one by one. It's that you get an order for many at a time from for conventions, from businesses, small and large businesses that need multiple gifts but don't want the big ones. They want something to say welcome or thank you, something for appreciation, something during the holidays, something during a special event. And the small gifts bring in big sales. And they're not difficult to make, of course, because they're small. They don't have a lot of items in it. You add a small bit of enhancements. And sometimes you don't even wrap them. It depends on where the gift is going. If the gift is something that's going to be locally given, maybe it's wrapped, maybe it's not. Depends on what you choose to do and how you believe the design is going to be favored with a wrapping or without a wrapping. If you are shipping the gifts, of course, each one has to be wrapped. So I want to show you just a sample of 3 gifts that have worked for me in the past. They're not going to be the same that you create, but just giving you some ideas. This particular gift was something for around the Thanksgiving holidays given by one of my corporate clients. They just wanted to give their employees, they didn't have a lot of employees, something like about 50 employees. They wanted to give them something before the holidays because of all the holiday rah-rah that we go through. And it was just something to say to them, thank you for all that you've done for the year. And I just put together a collection of some edibles, some beverages, and a little other items. And as you can see, I crafted it for around the autumn/holiday period. Another item that I put together for an insurance company that I work with, they didn't want something that was in a basket or box. They rather have some other kind of container, and I found many different hot chocolate containers that I thought were wonderful, that I added some hot chocolate types of items inside, along with the enhancements that you see. This was something that was given just during the April holiday. It wasn't a holiday, but just during the April season, something that was off of the holidays, but something that the insurance company, because of the what's it called? The tax, how could I forget? The tax time, they wanted to give their customers a little something to just give a little breather. It was still cold outside, but just something to say, I know that you finished your taxes. Here's a little something to warm your spirit. So that is what I made for them. And then a little something from another company that I work with, something that, as you can see, around the holidays at this time, because of the candy canes on the small box, and just a variety of items to thank their customers. This is a company that was just starting out, couldn't afford a whole lot of items, but did have about 70 customers that they wanted to thank. And this is something that I put together for them. So keep in mind, not just the big items that we love to create, but also the small items. You might not make the small items one at a time, or you might. It depends on where you are in business and how you can get multiples of the containers, at least the containers that we need. And this is something that can bring you in multiple sales because of not the variety, but because of the quantity, that's the word, that you make of this particular gift that brings in a huge amount of revenue for you. Let me know in the comments if making small gifts has been your priority, if it's something that you're now thinking about because holidays are coming up, or maybe holidays are not coming up at the time you are watching this, but it's something that might fit into the kinds of gifts and baskets you create. Let me know. This is Shirley George Frazier wishing you baskets of success.